Good morning, everyone. Vloggy Poncho here, back with another episode of my daily vlog. Today is Wednesday, January 23rd. I believe I have that right. Yes, I do. And I'm weighing in at 180 pounds. Today's meals are raisin bran with extra raisin, a tofu quesadilla, and salad nachos. Whew! Goal progress. Well, I said I wasn't going to talk about dreams anymore, but I had one last night that was so weird I want to share it with you. So I'm at PE class, which I haven't had for about a week and a half. My soccer class has been canceled because of rain and then because of Martin Luther King Day. So I'm having it today for the first time in a couple of weeks. And apparently I was thinking about that yesterday, and I had a dream that I was at PE class, and the coach, who was, I think, one of my coaches from high school I didn't like, was there instead of the coach I actually have. And so we were going to play soccer or something, and he's like, all right, who wants to be team captain? And there was me and some other dude were the closest to him. And so the other guy goes, like, oh, all right, I'll be a captain. And then he looks at me like, well, are you going to volunteer? You're the only other person that's here already, because apparently everyone else was still jogging a lap or something. And so it's like, okay, I'll be a captain too. And then everybody shows up, and he's like, all right, call out names, pick your teams. And then he just points at the other guy and goes, go! And then he says a name, he looks at somebody, calls a name, and he got the best guy, of course, immediately, the first draw. And so then he looks at me and goes, go! And I have to think for a second, because I don't know who I want, since the best one's already been taken that quickly. He says, go! And then I take like a second to decide. And he's like, too slow, go! And points at the other guy, like it's a test for us to remember people's names or something. And I'm like, what? Now we're down a person. That's not cool. And so the other guy calls somebody's name. He points back at me and goes, go! And I look, and I'm like, all right, I got to call two people now because we're down one. And so I find somebody, and I pick them, and then I'm looking for the second person when he's like, too slow! And goes to the other team. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. Hello? Oh, my alarm wants me to be awake. Let me go tell it I'm awake. So I'm like, this is nuts. And I kind of was a little bit disheartened after that. And so by the end, I have a team with 3 or 4 people on it, and he's got the entire rest of our 20-person class, which is just BS. And I'm like, what is this? This is not fair. You can't actually make us play like this. It's not even going to be a game. And then the coach is basically just being a jerk about it all. And he says something. Oh, I forget what he said, but my answer was to like mumble a few things under my breath. And the end of the sentence was, so, no! And I said that part really loud. And he heard me, and he was like, who's that? Who said that? Who said that? And I was like, I don't have to put up with this. And so I started bad-mouthing him, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? You know, you fucking high school dropout loser, getting your rocks off, bossing around a bunch of kids. What is your problem? And he starts yelling at me, and he's like, you gotta take this class to graduate. I'll kick you out of this class. You'll never get your degree from this university. Ah! And he's like freaking out on me, and I'm getting angry with him. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gotta put up with this. So in the dream, I'm thinking, you know what? I know a scholarship coordinator who's like way up in the ranks. I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm gonna get switched into another PE class because forget it. This is BS. And so I walked away, and I was like, nope, forget it. I'm done. I'm done. And I walked away from him. It was great. It was actually a pretty good dream. I got to yell at my PE coach. So for today's topic, I got a package in the mail! I'm super excited about it because I've been waiting for it for a few days. I know a couple things that are in it, but it's from my parents, so I don't know if there'll be any other surprises for me. In the past, I've received Cheez-Its, so it should be fun. I don't want to open this. Got a lot of tape on the top here. Just cut down one side, cut down the other side. There we go. Second, now right down the middle. Let's see what we got. Okay, first thing inside is a piece of paper with my address on it. Why did they say? I know where I live. That's weird. Okay. Okay, and then next. Bagged air. I'll pop these tomorrow because it's still too early for me to be popping them here. People are asleep. A pedometer. Oh, look at this. This picture on it. That's cool. So now I can count the number of times I pod every day. That's what a podometer counts. This is the big one. I'll say that for last. Oh, look! Now I can count the number of times I pod twice every day. Ooh, a shirt. I wasn't expecting clothes. That's cool. I must have left this in my closet. It's a pretty nice shirt, actually. Oh, come on, camera. Don't be focusing wrong on the shirt. Yeah. It's actually just like the shirt I'm wearing today, so it's a different color. Nice. I'll hang that up. What else have I got? Ah, yes, this is what I was expecting. Paperwork. This is my mutual fund paperwork for me to get my mutual fund running, basically. Turned 21, I gained ownership of everything, so I have to do some paperwork to receive that. Alrighty. Now, here's what I'm excited about. This is what I've been waiting for. I got a new pair of glasses. So let's see. They're a better prescription, and I got totally different frames. Ooh! Well, I like them. Of course, I like them. I picked them out. Yeah, I got that like metal piece on the side there. That's kind of cool. Oh wow, Jesus! They're definitely stronger than the ones I had before. Gosh, this almost feels like it's too strong a prescription. I feel like everything's bent. I think it's just I'm not used to those lenses, how thick they are. I'm trying to look far away, but I can't see out the window. I think they look alright. I tried to get squarish frames, because I figured that would be what my face type was supposed to wear. I don't know. Well, awesome. I'm going to wear these all day today and see if I can get used to it. Gosh, right now they feel like they're almost too strong. I feel like the eye doctor gets some sort of pay, like he gets paid extra when he ups your prescription. Because every time I go to the eye doctor, even if I feel like my prescription is the exact same as it was the last time I went, he still is like, well, you're telling me you'd be happier with plus a quarter in this eye. It's like, no, I'm not. I want it to stay the same. But every time I go, he ups my prescription a tiny, tiny little bit. It used to be a lot when I was younger. It'd get bumped up by 1 or a half or something like that. But now it's just been, oh, it's a quarter in this eye this time. Oh, it's a quarter in that eye this time. You know, like, you're making this up, aren't you? It's like now I'm wearing glasses that are twice as strong as they're supposed to be because he's been footing the bill for himself, or whatever that expression is. He's been defrauding me of my vision. They actually aren't that much stronger than the, well, there are a few prescriptions stronger than these old ones. These are probably 3 years old by now. This is nice. Man, they measured how far apart my eyes were for these, but they sure as hell didn't measure how fat my head is. These are way too narrow for my head. I'm going to have to bend them out as I wear them for the first few weeks. Alright, well, I'll let you know how it goes with these. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do I look too much like a hipster? Is they really thick frames? I don't think so. They're not really big enough, are they? I thought it was a relatively safe fashion statement. Oh, okay, well I got crap tons of homework to get done before class this morning, so I'll leave it at that. So I got a shirt, some pedometers, some bags of air, some paperwork, the glasses, and that's it, and a box. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow morning.